Alright, so, we got another rescue pod here. So, for any of you who haven't seen us playing through this, we had 8 people, and you get them off the planet with rescue pods one at a time. And you're getting attacked constantly, so the last person has to survive waves of hundreds of attackers alone. So the last person we're going to be getting off the planet is Paulette, because she's a champion. So the question right now is, do we send... Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's an eggplant. Do we send Vivian or Talus on this go? Vivian... We've got a full stock of medicines, electronics, and stuff right now. I don't know that I need to keep her at the moment. I don't know that I need to keep her right now. We've got all this stuff stocked up. But Talus... I think we send Talus. They're both awesome, but I think we send Talus. Alright, Talus, leave your equipment, please. I might need it. This man's just like stripping. And good luck to you. And then there were 2. Alright. Quick save. Alright, we got 2 people remaining. Now, one of our dear YouTube audience sent he left a comment and he's like, hey, you should set up motion sensors, which I admit I had almost never really messed with motion sensors before. He goes, you should set up motion sensors, and that would allow your turrets to only turn on when there's motion. And that way, they would not be draining your whole power grid the entire time. And I was like, that's genius. I wish I had thought of it. So, you know, we've been having major issues with power, despite the fact that we've got so many power things. Now, right now, we have way too much to do for 2 people to be able to do it. So we often are going to have to take manual control over them. And what is this? Oh, 4 chickens. 4. Okay, this is the emu attack of Australia is on the way. Fortunately, we have a lot of guns. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Is the heart rate monitor on? It's physically on, but I'm going to turn it on when we get to Dead Space. We're going to be testing it once we get into Dead Space. Yes, for those watching this on YouTube, we did some upgrades today. Oh, baby. So people are doing redeems, and we're stress testing some stuff. Let's see. Paulette, can you craft this motion sensor now? Alright, so I'm manually telling her to come build this. Wait, what? Oh, is she making both motion sensors at the same time? Oh no, she's like grabbing items from... Okay, weird. Okay, so now... Let's see. Active circuit... What's a circuit I'm not using? 10. Alright. Control circuit 10. Control circuit 10. Control circuit 10. And control circuit 10. So Paulette, change that circuit. And change those circuits before you go to sleep, please. So now when they're pointed up, they're not drawing power. We've known this for a long time. But this should make it to where they're all not drawing power except when there's incoming. Okay, so now she's going to sleep because she's, like, exhausted because I've had her doing jobs all night. Music night. This is not the time for this. Not the time for this. Alright, so we just need to let them rest for a minute. Since not every ship is an evac ship, what is the likelihood of never getting an evac ship in your last survivor? I think... I would hope that there is some kind of system where it's like every 4th radio offers evac or something. I would hope. But you can always just decline those if you don't want them. Let's see. Party potato redeem. You're on Insane Mug, do you remember that? Yeah. But they've been coming at a pretty consistent pace as long as they keep the power on. Because what can happen is, you know, your power cuts out for a while and comes back on, and you missed a ship during that time. Fixing the floodlight, fixing the flamethrowers. One thing, let me go to activities here. So Vivian is doing handling and butchering, and then tailoring, then crafting. That's perfect. Paulette is doing construction, top priority, and then handling. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh wow, she's finally repairing that turret from like 5 episodes ago. Let's see, this was, what was this? Control circuit 10? We're gonna need to change that one as well. So wait, before you leave, hit the switch. There we go. So right now, they're only gonna come online if something enters that circle. And then these 2 turrets back here are for if there's flyers, and I'm gonna connect them to this motion sensor. Vivian rearming the traps. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's see, Potato King for 2 minutes. Oh my gosh. Falling debris, but we don't have, we only have 2 people, so we're not going to be scavenging that. Do 3D printer for the win. Honestly, this run, we had such insane luck with rare researches on this run. The printed components where the 3D printer could make electronic CPUs and power cells for us, and then fuel fermentation where we could just throw dead bug chunks in a barrel and it would turn into fuel. Those were both huge, 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 huge. Freckle, thank you for the prime. I don't know why the alert didn't go off. Thank you. Mukluk Douglas, but that'll be Reginald Esquire the 4th. This is Johnson Face Stuffles the 3rd because you Freckle to the lamp. I'll be joining us saying entertainment's on the way. Crank at the speakers, don't touch the beakers, giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Welcome. This is the previous one too. Bozer? I think Bozer. There was another one? Hang on a second. I get every time someone does a redeem, that adds a line on my feed, and so some of the stuff has scrolled off. Scrolled off. Ah, spaceship detected. Vivian. Contact the spaceship. Would you like spare parts? Electronics, please. Vivian, scavenge. Didn't read Boze's message. Bozer said, petition to call the eggplant filter Chubby's sub. You're right, I didn't see that. Not sure how I feel about it, but yeah, thank you. Oh Lord, they coming. Don't attack the wall, 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 don't attack the wall. Ooh. Alright, this thing, active circuit 9, and you control circuit 9, and you control circuit 9. These are just anti-flyer guns. They're not going to be doing anything 90% of the time. Oh my god, another solar flare. So solar flares, everything with a CPU core is taking way more power right now, which is 21 devices currently. Okay, they're not hitting the wall there, that's good. Some of them are in the traps here, so I've entered combat, but that's fine. Is he hitting the wall? He is hitting the wall, shoot. Vivian, come here, please. Now. Wait, she doesn't have a gun. Where's her gun? Crap. That's not great. So Vivian's weapon dissolved at some point. I'm sending her to get another one from the cabinet. Vibey music in this game. Makes me think of like Cowboys in Space. Oh. Alright, I just cranked up the speed. Alright, we got a problem. The guns are not coming online. It says consuming no power. Here's the problem. Crud. Paulette. Can you construct this right now? Is it turned off? There, the power line wasn't complete. I thought it was connected, it was not. So, I think we're okay, but we're using a lot more flamethrower fuel than we would like. There, the guns are on now. So the guns had power, but the sensor didn't have power, so the sensor wasn't sending the on signal. Oh, shoot. Dang it. So Vivian is completely incapable of healing herself, even if all she needs is like a Tylenol. So Paulette has to help Vivian. Oh man, if Paulette ever goes like down, Vivian will not save her. It's gonna be rough. All right, so I need to keep an eye on Paulette and make sure she goes to repair this. Like, fixing this right here is top priority. There's a hole in the wall. The power lines will be taken down by flyers. It is possible, but if it's already sent the on signal, I don't know if it will send the off signal if like the power gets cut. I hope it doesn't send an off signal if the power's cut, but I don't know. I do not know. All right. I'm moving repair the wooden fortification to the front of her queue. I want to get Vivian to butcher some of these because we have 0 bug parts and that means fuel. Alright, Paulette's passing out. She's crashing. Insufficient fuel, no sticks. We can chop some wood into sticks if we have to. So happy King Tato is back. Alright, someone else redeemed Pixar. Alright. 2 minutes of this. Now we're back to me forgetting to turn filters off for massive amounts of time. What a glorious day. Losing harvest, yeah. It blinked. Yeah, but it does a half blink. Like, look, my left eye's closed. Now my right eye's closed. I don't think it ever closes all the way. Has really big eye animations, though. And I love you, random citizen. at least 2 full blanks by now. Yeah, we just add them up. Disney muck, Pixar muck. Again, we're watching Paulette, making sure she's repairing stuff. Manually telling Vivian to do some butchering, because the longer she waits on this, the more they rot and the less they give. It's a good look. Yeah, my skin's never been so clear. It's true. What? 71 mooses incoming. Meese. 71 meese incoming. Alright, so these are angry at the radar waves, so they are not coming toward the people, so I can just let the people keep doing their job right now. As long as they're not near the flamethrowers. Tachyon source. Oh boy. Wow, it took 7 years to get the Tachyon expedition this playthrough. My previous playthrough, we got it really early on, and then I restarted because the Tame and Train update came out. Surprise. Maybe they made it more rare, or maybe it's just RNG. Alright, guns just came online. So much meat! Almost feel bad. The last part of the attack is just like baby calves. It's just like, well, the parents are all dead. Send in the babies, I guess. Alright, Vivian, we're gonna have her put handling below butchering, and then tailoring below that, crafting below that, and everything else below that. Arbalestris, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome back. Mukluk, Douglas, Bartholomew, Reginald, Esquire the 4th, this is Johnson, Stuffles the 3rd. Welcomes you, Arbalestris, to the lab. Hope you enjoy our scene entertainments on the way. Crank with the speakers, don't touch the beakers, giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Welcome. Where's Vivian? Oh, she's visiting the animals. Going to sleep. There's so many stones and nanotubes in here. Oh, uh-oh. There's like no food in here. Alright. Paulette, bring food before those things riot. And then we'd have a bad time. Okay, able to move the filter position. Some of them are near the edge. Honestly, all I can do is like move the whole camera because they're connected to the camera. I'll try to lean back a bit. Animal migration? No, we got plenty of meat. We're good. It's gonna vary based on what's going on, but right now I wish I had Talus instead of Vivian just to take care of this faster. Because he moves quicker. Have they already? Okay, they've already refueled the flamethrowers. That's good. Batteries are full. That's good. I'm gonna tap the quick save. Let's see. Oh! Vivian, contact spaceship. Let's see what it is. Yes! Progress. Alright. Okay, so I think at this point what we do is we've got until this bar runs out to put someone on that rescue pod. We let Vivian work until the bar is low, then put her in the pod. Muk, what game will you replace Stranded with after finishing it? I don't know. I'm probably going to visit the game recommendation sheet and see what y'all have on there right now. We've torn through a lot of games lately, but I do not currently have a plan. As far as old games go that you guys have sent me to play, I've got, what is it, Deus Ex that I haven't played yet. Rain World as well. Unless another new game catches my attention. Because yeah, as a streamer, we often prioritize the new games because that's where like all the attention is. So like recently I played Hi-Fi Rush. Don't regret it at all, that was amazing. And then the Dead Space remake. Those were all, both like brand new games. Have you ever had a survivor join you when you're trying to get everyone else playing it? Yes. I had one where I had 8 people, and then I got down to 6, and then back up to 7, and then down to 0. So I in total on that one, I hit 9. Wow, Paulette's doing crafting. She doesn't usually get to that activity. I think for Paul, since Paulette's going to be the last person, we need to have Hunt be set as 3 so that she helps with butchering animals, because the butchering bugs equates to fuel. Alright. Okay, Vivian, leave your equipment here, please. She can keep those. Alright. Salute! Finest tailor this side of the Milky Way. We knew thee well. Alright, chat, we're all in. All future attacks is Paulette versus the world. Will she survive? Honestly, the main thing I'm scared of is a flyer attack. Some of you may remember a couple streams ago when we had the attack of it was like 300 flying units came from that way. And we had to reload so many times just to get a version of the game where we got past it with the people not dead. And in that version, every single gun was destroyed, and it took like a year to get enough metal to fix them all. It was awful. You probably just jinxed it? Yeah, maybe. Redeem Skittle. What? What is she going for? I don't know what she's carrying. Handling electric furnace. There must have been ore down there. Yeah, okay, it must have been ore that Talus mined and didn't bring it back. Oh, toxic ash. Ooh. Shine Chip will live in this settlement. I'll, just to ease my own mind, I'll open their gate before I leave so they can do what they want. Just to ease my conscience. I mean, Turtle could leave at any time, but he's just like, no, man, this place is warm. They got food. I'm good. Chip 2, what happened to Chip? He's in the big cat litter box in the sky. Can the dog be sent on the next pod? No. Doesn't let you do that. It would be kind of funny watching someone open an escape pod and a shrieker comes out, though. Is it? Honestly, that's part of the plot of Dead Space. One of the other ships opens an escape pod, and you stuffed a monster in an escape pod to get it away from you, and they go try to save it, and then boom, they all die. Oh boy. 15 brood mothers. Oh lord. So 15 of the strongest ranged attacking unit. Alright. On that topic, hold on. Let me tab out for a second. I want to show you guys something. Tame a broodmother. 0.1% of players have this achievement. Tame a dog. 5% of players have. But I'm in the 0.1 on broodmother taming. Make sure to deconstruct the door to the base so he can eat all the foods. We'll see. Casual flex? Not so casual flex. Okay, over here, over here, over here. Gotta get to the front. They're all locked on Paulette. We gotta get them to the front of the base. Oh gosh, that path they're taking though. The Thai person get basic. Well, it actually turned out kind of cool because the broodmother makes nanotubes constantly. And a shrieker that's not a broodmother digs up rocks constantly. So if you look at this, it became like nanotube and rock income. It's pretty rad. All right, here we go. There's no one to heal Paulette if she gets hurt. Now she has a pulse rifle, so she's firing stunning shockwaves down that tube. Alright, the broodmothers are shooting at the turret, which is... makes me nervous. Yeah, it's almost dead. Alright, one turret down. Alright, sending Paulette back inside. The last one's bleeding to death. Alright, so she's been out here in the toxic ash for a while, so she needs to go in and eat and rest. Then she'll start fixing everything. I think we have enough metal alloys to just fix it outright. Okay, so broodmothers are 50 meat each. So I'll mark those for butchering when she's done fixing, and that'll help get back the fuel that the flamethrowers used. Actually, it was not that much. These use some. I was worried the monsters weren't in sensor range, starts to turn off without getting hit. I think if the turrets aren't shooting them, they're not going to shoot the turrets, though, Caliv. I think they just lock onto the people, and then if, like, you know, walls or something are in the way, they'll break the walls, but I don't think they generally attack turrets unless the turrets hit them first. Or if you're, like, in a building and it's surrounded by flyers, then they'll just get frustrated and hit everything nearby, but that's kind of a different matter. Power's great because we attach the stuff to the motion sensor. Thank you, YouTube guy. So now it's just,